see how that affects his play.
To the paint. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Smith checked in for Irving. Here's the screen. The kick out to Fareed. Goes up the baseline. That's good on the jump shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. From deep, Iguodala. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fareed outside. Fareed, a screen on Iguodala. Mills passes to Mr. Clutch. No good on the triple.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Fareed the pass to Mr. Clutch. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. And again, it's Cleveland. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half.
I'd like to see them use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
Now, here's Thornton. He's tightly guarded. The dish now to Bogdanovich. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's a close.
Yes, Kevin, here.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Played like a man on fire in that first half. I got to say, his performance has come out of the blue and at the most opportune time for his team.
And, Greg, on occasion, the smaller names show up when the stakes are at their highest. And that's certainly been the case with him.
Mr. Clutch in a shooting guard. Kenneth Fareed is out there, Gallinari. Then there's Irving. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cleveland leading by 4. Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. Off target from outside. The Warriors shooting 40% from the field. Clark, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Curry dishes to Thompson. And Diaw kicks to Barnes. 6 to shoot. And there's the feed to Curry. Here's Diaw. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. Irving, good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. He kicks to Thompson. The pass to Curry. He feeds it to Diaw. There's the pick. Here's Thompson. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Irving. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Thompson. Dishes it to Fareed. Fareed setting the pick for Irving. Off the pick. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Boris Diaw. The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Capella. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Kenneth Fareed. And Shumpert in there for Gallinari. And Golden State also making a change. Ariza's checked in. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. The Warriors have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Good on the second free throw. Up play. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. There's a screen.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Kicks it to Shumpert. 5 on the clock. From 11 feet away. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Curry kicks to Howard. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Kyrie Irving third.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Hollis Jefferson passes to Mr. Clutch. That 3 off the mark. Thompson and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Fires for 3, and he gets it to go. Mr. Clutch has got 23 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Curry kicks to Diaw. Iguodala outside. Feeds to Thompson. Ball stolen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Shumpert dishes to Thompson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the back.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Trevor Ariza out there with Howard. And it's Curry in at the guard position. He dishes it to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Thompson. Warriors trail by 18. Curry passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight. The pass to Mr. Clutch. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points here in the second half.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 21. The Warriors shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Curry kicks to Barnes. And he gets it to go.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
For the Cavaliers, Capella's checked in, and it's Gallinari in for J.R. Smith. Boris Diaz checked in for Golden State. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Warriors trail by 19. Here's Barnes. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Curry. Gallinari wide open. No good on the 3. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's Curry with the drive. Screen by Howard. 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Curry. Mr. Clutch. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now Curry. The 3. The shot will not go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Curry. Irving passes to Mr. Clutch to end the drought. And that one's good. Mr. Clutch has got 16 here in the second half.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Here's Thompson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And hold on to your hats, folks. This has been a whirlwind championship finals thus far. Obviously an important, hard-fought victory tonight for the Cavaliers.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Mr. Clutch. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
He got right to the cup using that screen. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Outside for Thornton. Offline with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Takes it from 10. Here's Thompson. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Thornton dishes to Curry. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Thompson with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Curry with some nice D. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And now they're sitting on a commanding.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never... And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage for...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome and thank you for being part of our exclusive 2K Sports coverage of the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Every Finals game considered critical, but a game like this one, Game 5, monumental. And the series tonight takes place in Oakland, where it'll be the Warriors going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland, they were terrific in Game 4, winning in convincing fashion. But every game is different, and they won't let their guard down tonight. And this is it, an opportunity to just nail down this series. Shaq, when you're on the verge of closing out a team, what is the key?
Oh, my God.
Crush.
That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. You look at the Warriors. They are certainly in a do-or-die position, trailing 3 games to 1. An uphill climb to be sure. They need to win every game from here on out to stay alive.
Yeah, backs against the wall. They're a desperate team. The title clearly slipping away, and they've got a tall task ahead. But it's not out of the realm here for them to be able to do this. Focus on this game. Get this win and go from there.
Yeah, maybe they can send an emphatic message here tonight, roll to a big win, and start to sow some seeds of doubt in the heads of those guys. And then, like you said, Greg, just see what happens in Game 6.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Mr. Clutch. He's in at shooting guard. Gallinari is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And the shot is good. Irving's got his first points of the night.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Thompson with the bucket.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. Clearly, this wasn't the position, trailing 3-1, that they had expected to find themselves here in the NBA Finals. But he said it's not unheard of for a team to be in this position and to come back and win the series. As he told me, it's happened before, and we plan to make it happen again. We'll take as many games as they want to give us, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Passes it to Barnes. The shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, it's all about the results, right? And if you can limit open looks, sometimes you can get into an opponent's head. So even when they do spring free, they lack the confidence or at least are distracted and aren't able to knock those shots down.
Rebounded by Faried.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And he jams it with authority.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Some good numbers there for Mr. Clutch. He's already up to 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Golden State. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Gallinari. Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Here's Howard. The shot no good. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Thompson. Here's Mr. Clutch. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And 12 points for Freak.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Howard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The shot by Curry, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Mr. Clutch. The kick out to Irving. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Thornton in for Klay Thompson. A switch here also for Cleveland. Mills is checked in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Trevor Ariza out there with Boris Diaw. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Cleveland leading by 11. Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. Smith right side. The shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Curry, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go. Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for J.R. Smith. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Ariza. Shot clock at 5. The offensive rebound. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Dion.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And he gets it to go. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors got the job done. He dropped in 32 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
And so here's Cleveland. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. The shot's good from Mr. Clutch.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Second, Stephen Curry. Freak, third.
You know, you never know who will step up in the postseason and who might shut down or wilt under the pressure. But these two guys have put their teams on their backs, and they intend to win no matter what it takes.
Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Thompson in the corner. The screen from Thompson. Irving drives in, and Thompson sends it back. And they're able to recover. And the shot goes in for Mr. Clutch.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Now here's Barnes, looking for his first basket still in this one. Not as good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Klay Thompson.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Here's Curry. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Mr. Clutch. 20 points for him. Diaw with the steal. Now here's Barnes. Defense is right there. It's rebounded by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Irving. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Knocked away. .136 left in the first half of basketball. Barnes kicks to Ariza, and he gets it to go. Ariza's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Freak. From past the arc. Ariza with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving to the middle. Shoots off the screen. Makes a big high pass and goes in. 22 points for Freak.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
It's Thompson off the drive. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest clutch. Eyes again, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. And it's a 12.
I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And that one's good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there. Try to go through that one.
Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. And Boris Diaw picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew.
And that does it for the...
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-unders on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
On the court for Cleveland, Mr. Clutch in its shooting guard. Kenneth Fareed is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Irving. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now, here's Gallinari. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but pick up a foul in the process. 2 shots at the line.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside Curry. And Diaw kicks to Barnes. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Capella.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 24.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Curry kicks to Howard. Intercepted. Fast break, here they come. Here's Mr. Clutch. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides. Whoa. Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man, oh man, was that
fun. No doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. The Cavaliers leading by 12. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Steph Curry 4th.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
The Warriors making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Capella. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Gallinari. Howard misses.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Thompson. Mr. Clutch. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 34 points for Freak.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Thompson dishes to Diaw. He kicks it to Ariza. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Thompson passes to Curry. Drops it in from 11 feet. Curry's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here's Thompson, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson with the bucket.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here is Irving. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First free throw is good. Warriors trail by 11. Iguodala, the 3 with Barnes, the stretch 4. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors 5. Cavaliers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Nobody near Irving. Here's Mr. Clutch. Makes it off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 14 points here in the second half.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Shumpert against Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Now here's Irving. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mr. Clutch has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's the 3. That's good. Mr. Clutch has got 41.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Curry kicks to Howard. Howard setting the pick for Iguodala. Gallinari with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Outside Irving. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Irving. 17-foot shot on the way.
Well, it's no wonder he's a bit cold. He's used to getting a lot more shots than he has today.
Curry against Irving. The dish to Barnes. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Barnes. Curry dishes to Howard. Fades and shoots. And that one hits back iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Boris Diaz checked in for Andre Iguodala. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Shumpert. Here's Curry. To the middle. Here's Howard. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Irving against Thompson.
Ball. Stick it too much.
Curry with the steal. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone.
What are you doing?
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Offensive rebound. Warriors trail by 14. Dishes it to Barnes. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Diaw with a wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And Gallinari kicks to Capella. He dishes it to Irving. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good on the triple. Mr. Clutch has got 44.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You look at what Howard has done so far. He's got 10 points and a steal. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Now here's Irving. From 13, tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And that's an important rebound, and especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
The Cavaliers leading by 14.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for Cleveland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Mr. Clutch. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Irving. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. The three-pointer off the mark. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. And stolen by Howard. Curry against Irving. Step back shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Oh, they've done it. The Cleveland Cavaliers are the new NBA champions. Just tremendous.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
Hey, I got it.
TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland, it's been exactly the kind of start to the season that they were shooting for. They've lost only once in their first 7 games. Can't ask for much more than that. Tonight we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick overall. That's a lofty level of expectation to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched the hype surrounding him.
Yeah, he can hurt you from a lot of areas of the floor, and he shoots the 3 off the dribble, spot up 3, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here in Philadelphia, it's another home game for the 76ers. Still early in the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what they are seeing from this team so far. Better winning percentage than last year.
And I think for the 76ers, they fought awfully hard this season, and they've got the results to show for it. It's been a breakout year for this group.
Yeah, but their work is far from finished, Greg. You know that. Their success in the regular season is all well and good, but that'll be forgotten if they don't make a run in the postseason.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mr. Clutch, he's in at shooting guard. Thompson is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Trent in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Mr. Clutch. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Five on the clock. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
How can you stop that? With the crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
Here's Frazier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 76ers getting the bucket. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Frazier against Irving. Frazier kicks to Okafor. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. Robinson pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. There's the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. And it's blocked. They recover it. They get it back. Shot's good.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. The shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Here is Frazier following the score by Cleveland. Pick by Okafor. Martin dishes to Frazier. Another miss by Frazier. Cavaliers trailing. Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And I would say that's the definition of an ankle breaker, fellas. That move was devastating.
Put him right on the ground on his backside, and then he got all the way to the rim. Beautiful.
Fareed's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Gallinari. There's a screen by Noel. Frazier outside. Puts it up from 15.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
The 76ers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Mr. Clutch in a 2-guard. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kenneth Faried. That's Kyrie Irving, and it's Trent in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Lure. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets made some major contributions. He dropped in 17 points and also did his part on the glass, pulling in some key rebounds to help his team. Games like that one show why his team has been so strong coming out of the gate. They'd like to maintain this pace all season, Kevin.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 13.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Lure. The 76ers with another miss. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Nuggets.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. For the three, Barton, no luck.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Williams with the ball. Kicks it to Barton. Down low. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got 6 points.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. First in opponent points per game. Fourth in opponent field goal percentage. Fewest turnovers. Not bad, but certainly they'd like to be better.
And the hallmark for this team is that stifling defense. I mean, you mentioned that ranking. Lowest opponent's points per game. They just grind teams down and really just took the life out of them.
Pass to Trent. Cleveland moving the ball around. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Noel's checked in for the 76ers. And here is Williams. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. That is good. Irving's got his first basket of the night.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
There's a screen by Williams. Here's Gilmore. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Mr. Clutch. Martin with the rebound.
And even though it didn't go down, he did some nice work to get that inside.
Here's Williams. He kicks to Noel. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Noel's got his first 2 points. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Mr. Clutch. 20 points for him. And a foul called on Nerlens Noel. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch. 17 points for him last game against Denver. Irving misses. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Barton. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Well, Cleveland shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. The tray. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 12 points now in the quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
There's a screen by Robinson. Pass to Trent. 5 to shoot. Goes up again. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Noel. Irving passes to Mr. Clutch. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Frazier kicks to Robinson. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Barton. Barton's got 6.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Dishes it to Fareed. Here's Mr. Clutch. 25 points in the game. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Lure comes in for Robinson. And then for Cleveland, Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Reed. Shumpert comes in for Gallinari. And it's Mills in for Irving. Frazier outside. Right wing, shoots the 3. Not as good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Barton. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Here's Shumpert. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it.
Sit. See you guys.